wearing a Mickey Mouse onesie? Don't judge, you love it. Hey everybody, what is up? It's Ruby, and today I am filming in my onesie because it is freaking freezing in my house. So I was gonna film a video in my normal clothes and I looked really cute and I had the sweater on and blah blah blah, but then it got super cold in my house and I am home alone and I don't know how to fix the thermostat. So I was like, you know what? I don't care if I look ridiculous. We're gonna pull out the onesie and we're gonna film a video in it. So it's actually like the fuzziest thing ever, and it has Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse all over it, and it's just so comfy. I love it. I wear it all the time, except you guys usually don't see it on camera, but you are today. I'm sure you guys are wondering why my background today is a computer screen with the background of $100 bills, and that is a really, really valid question. Today I have a video all about how to make money as a teenager, because I know especially if you're a young teen, it can be pretty hard to find ways to make a little extra cash because, you know, you might want to start saving up for something special, or you might just want a little extra money in case one day, you know, you need some extra cash and you kind of want to spend it and have a fun time and all that fun stuff. So today I came up with a few of my personal favorite ways to make a little bit of extra cash. Alright, so my first tip on how to make money as a teenager, and I have all my notes on this handy dandy piece of paper, but my first tip is to find websites where you can take free surveys and get points that you can later on trade in for cash or gift cards. My top two favorite websites for this are Opinion Outpost and Swag Bucks. My favorite is actually Swag Bucks just because I feel like you can rack up points a little bit easier. But basically what these websites are you type in your email and you sign up and all that fun stuff, and then they send you surveys that you can take based on kind of like your personality and the things that you're interested in. And every time you take a survey, you get a different number of points depending on how much time you spend doing each survey. But after you answer your surveys, you get points, and then the more points you get, you can later on trade those points in for either gift cards that they have offered, or you can trade it in for cash. So I have actually already earned enough points to get a $15 Amazon gift card, and I actually just traded that in. So that's always really nice, especially because I do a lot of shopping on Amazon, so it's an added bonus. So I would definitely recommend Opinion Outpost or Swag Bucks. That's a great way to make money. Just make a little bit of extra cash. Of course, you know, you don't get like $100 instantly after you answer one survey. The points take a while to kind of add up, but it's still really fun, and I'm the kind of person that I love taking surveys, so I'll have those two websites linked down below so you all can check them out. My next tip, and this may seem really, really obvious, is chores. I know they're not fun, but sometimes your parents will be cool enough to give you cash every time you do them. So what I would recommend is to go up to your parents and say, hey, what can I do around the house? Whether it be taking out the garbage, doing laundry, doing the dishwasher, washing the dishes, making dinner, making breakfast. Is that even a chore? I think that'd be more fun than a chore. Anyways, just ask your parents what they need help with around the house, and you can ask them if you can maybe get a little bit of cash for doing a bunch of different chores. Obviously, don't ask your parents to give you like 50 bucks if you only did like one thing. I mean, make sure that you do a substantial amount of chores so that they feel like, you know, you earned that reward and you earned that money. Next up is babysitting and dog walking. So I'm sure most of you guys know little kids or babies or toddlers around your neighborhood or the area that you live, and so you can totally ask the parents if you can babysit. What I would really recommend, however, is getting babysitter certified first. Not only does that make the parents feel more safe when you're taking care of their child, but sometimes it also is a way for you to earn a bit more cash. I have found that I am babysitter certified, and I usually make a bit more money babysitting than some of my other friends do, specifically because I am babysitter certified and I am CPR certified. So definitely I would recommend doing that before you start babysitting, but it's a great way to earn money, and if you love little kids, then this is definitely the option for you. And as for the dog walking, if you guys have dogs in your neighborhood and you know that the owners are kind of gone a lot throughout the day, definitely ask the neighbors if they need like a dog walker to take their dog out like a few times a day, and you know, just set a price for them. Don't make it too high because, you know, then people won't want to do business with you. But I would say that those tips are really, really helpful, and those two things, babysitting and dog walking, are something that I do quite a lot. These next two ideas are mostly popular in the spring and summer, and that is a lemonade stand and face painting. I used to do these two things a ton especially when I was a little younger. So what I would do is I would go to my local park and I would set up a lemonade stand, and then I would also set up like a face painting booth. So after I had my stand set up, I would usually charge about 25 cents to 50 cents per cup of lemonade, because I find that the cheaper you usually set your price, the more lemonade I was able to sell. So don't set your lemonade for like 3 cups of glass, 5 cups of glass, definitely aim low. I would say no more than $1, because I feel like anything above that's kind of ridiculous, especially for like a little kid lemonade stand. And then as for face painting, I usually just kind of adjusted the price depending on what the kid wanted. So if they just wanted like a tiny little like design or something on their cheek, I'd usually charge them like 50 cents, whereas if they wanted their entire face painted, I would do $1 to $2. But that was a super fun way for me to make a little bit of extra cash. And again, if you like kids and you like interacting with kids, then face painting is really, really fun. And lemonade stands are just something that I feel like everyone does at least once when they're really little. But I always had a ton of fun doing lemonade stands with my friends. Alright, so we've already talked about options during the spring and summer, but how about the fall and winter? Don't worry, I have you covered. So in the fall and winter, 2 little ways that I would recommend making a little bit of extra cash is to, in the fall, when the leaves are falling, because obviously it's called fall, ask if you can rake up your neighbor's leaves and put them, in trash bags, or, rake them into a pile or something. And then also once it gets into the winter, if it snows in your state, if it doesn't, then I'm sorry, this wouldn't really apply to you. But you could totally shovel snow out of your neighbor's driveways, clean the snow off their car so they can drive to work in a nice, clean, snow-free car. But that's a really, really great way to make a little bit of money. However, those 2 options definitely require a bit more labor. So if you don't really feel up to it, that's totally okay. There are a lot more options for you in this video. So if you're an artist, or you like to make clothes, or you like to make jewelry, then you should definitely consider selling some of your stuff on Etsy. If you all don't know, Etsy is an incredibly large online store, and it's basically like the Amazon or eBay but for artwork. It is 100% safe, and I swear I find some of the coolest stuff on Etsy, whether it be fashion pieces, artwork, accessories, purses, things to do arts and crafts and DIYs with, beautiful pieces of jewelry. It's a great website, and I have bought quite a few things on Etsy. So whether it be you're an aspiring artist who wants to get their work out there, or you design clothes and you make clothes and accessories, then you should definitely consider selling your stuff on Etsy, because rather than putting it up on Amazon, where Amazon kind of sells everything and anything, Etsy is specifically geared towards homemade items. Speaking of Amazon and eBay, here's another tip. Sell your old stuff. So we all have them. Those random gifts that we get, whether it be on our birthdays, on Christmas, on Hanukkah, on Kwanzaa, on Easter, on, I don't know, a random Monday when you randomly get a gift that you're just never, ever going to use, and it's kind of just sitting in the back of your closet and it's all lonely because it's never been touched. Well, have no fear. Put your stuff up for sale on Amazon or eBay and make a quick dollar, because a dollar make you holla. So besides the fact that I just sounded like an idiot, I have put quite a few things of my own on Amazon and eBay. I use Amazon definitely a lot more than I do eBay, but they're both really good sites, and I've put quite a few of my own items that I just don't use anymore up on Amazon, and it's a great way to make a couple dollars. Next tip, sell your old clothes. I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of consignment stores where I live, and basically what I really like to do is at the end of every season, or a few times a year, I like to go through my closet and my drawers and just pick out anything that either doesn't fit me anymore, or I just have found myself never really wearing anymore, and I will take it to the consignment store. And what's really awesome about places like that is you can give them your old clothes, they'll take what they want, they'll leave what they don't, and with whatever they do take, they will usually give you money for it. I actually just went to the consignment store a few weeks ago to give them a lot of my old clothes. I went through my clothes at the end of the summer, and I kind of just went through the stuff that didn't fit me anymore and the stuff that I just didn't really want, and I actually ended up making close to $60, which was awesome because it's a nice little chunk of extra cash that I can have, to spend or to save or to, put towards an item that I've really been wanting. But that's a great way to definitely make a little bit of extra cash, and it's kind of fun going through your closet. I always find it fun because I'll always find items that I just I don't remember that I have, and I just think it's really fun. And now for my last tip. I know, so sad, the video's almost over. But like every good thing, they all must come to an end. Okay, don't cry. Don't cry. I'm here for you. Alrighty, so my last tip in order to make money as a teenager is to do people's makeup. So if you're really interested in beauty and makeup like myself, then a great thing to do is do your friends and your families and clients' makeup, and you can kind of set your own price. There's no really set price to how much you have to charge to do someone's makeup. It kind of depends on your personal preference. But that's a great way to make a little bit of extra money and just have fun, because if you enjoy beauty and you enjoy doing your own makeup, then doing other people's makeup, in my opinion, is just as fun. However, the one thing I will say is make sure that you've been doing makeup for quite a while and you do know what you're doing and you're somewhat experienced. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a makeup expert, however, I would like to say that I am pretty good at doing my makeup, and I am actually very good at doing other people's makeup, so I would consider myself somewhat experienced. But don't just start doing people's makeup when like you've never done makeup on others before, and don't, you know, start charging them crazy amounts when you've never ever done like clients' makeup before. Like when I first started doing people's makeup, I set my price really low, and now kind of depending on the occasion that I'm doing people's makeup for, I will adjust the price accordingly. So that wraps up my video on how to make money as a teenager. I really hope that you all enjoyed. Please subscribe, help me get to 1,000. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all of my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. And give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys like onesies as well, because I am not ashamed that I'm kind of obsessed with onesies, and I film in them because they're swaggy and they're so hipster, and I love onesies. So definitely give this big video a thumbs up if you are part of the onesie club, and comment down below where you get your onesies and what your favorite onesie that you own is. Until my next video, I hope you all are having a fabulous day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!